Hey, this is Matt from InvestiQuant. Today is Thursday, December 31st, 2020. And today is the last trading day of the year. It's the last day of the year as well. And what I figured we would do is take a look at what has happened historically on this last trading day of the year. So let me come in here and set this up and discover, looking at all four instruments, the setup's going to be based upon entering the market long at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time and exiting at the close of regular trading hours, which is 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, to set this study up is very simple here in Discover. All I've got to do is go to the calendar library where we keep all of our seasonality-like studies and filters available, and I can click on December for the month of the year, and then go to the unique days, and I can either grab last trading day of the month or last trading day of the quarter. Either one of those are applicable for this study. I'm just going to grab last trading day of the month, and with it being December, that will make it the last trading day of the year. So now that I've got those added, I can click View Results. And here we go. These are the results of going long at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, exiting at the close, 4:15 p.m. Eastern Time on the last trading day of the year. So historically, we've got data back to 2003, and this day happens once a year, so we've got 17 samples for all four instruments. If we take a look at the win rates on these are all a little bit weak. It's not a large sample size, but they are all coming in under 50%, with some of these a little bit weaker, with the Russell and the NASDAQ being under 40%. The ES, which is the S&P 500, and the Dow, both coming in at 41%. The NASDAQ 35%, and the Russell, the weakest, at just under 30% on its win rate. If we look at the average win, average loss, very similar sizes there for the S&P, very similar in size for the NASDAQ, for the Dow, and the Russell. The average win's a little bit larger than the average loss, but three of the four instruments have very similar sizes for the average win versus the average loss. It's just that the win rates are a bit weak on the 17 samples that we have. So not a lot of samples here, but the ones that we do have been a little bit weaker. And let's scroll down and take a look at the last handful of trades here. I've got the S&P selected. These trades are based upon trading a single contract of the ES, which is the S&P 500 E-mini contract. It's a futures contract, and this is based upon trading a single contract there. And it looks like last year, the end of the year, ended up with a decent-sized winning day. It would have been plus $875 there. 2018, a small winning day, and then prior to that, it looks like it had four decent-sized losing sessions in a row for 2017, 16, 15, and 14. If we start going back a little bit further, get a couple wins, and then beyond, what is this, 2011 and back to 2003, a lot of smaller sized wins and losses, majority of those being losses. But in recent years, looks like the last 2 years have been an up day. Prior to that, there was a handful of larger losing days, and the sizes of wins and losses got smaller as we went back further in time. But those are the most recent trades here in the right table, most recent trades. That tells you the last 10 trades, and then our monthly table here shows you all of the trades that are included. So hopefully you found that helpful. Good luck today, and we will see you next time.